Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we go to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
Bringing you the latest in the political world, this is the Political News Network of America, TPNN-OA. I'm your host, Aaron High, and today we have some exciting and groundbreaking news to discuss. First topic for the day is the now not-so-recent tax bill that's been passed in December by Congress. I've been trying to talk about it for the past few months, unsuccessfully because of all our breaking news coverage. This 503-page bill passed...
Sorry to interrupt you there, Aaron. We have just received a case of breaking news. Donald Trump has been accused of his 76th sexual assault. Just how much can this man get away with? We may never find out. And that's it. Back to you, Aaron and Aaron.
Excuse me. That is so not on fleek. Back to the recent 503-page bill passed by Congress. You would think that they would be given more than a few days to read this bill, but instead they were given only 3.7 hours. That would be more impressive than me speed reading 2 chapters of American government the night before the test. Now, onto the specifics of this bill. Sorry, we have to move on to Crustaceans Clause.
Ugh, dumb liberals. Anyways, moving on, we have an unbelievable story covering the profound effects of education's flaws at acclaimed schools such as Whitney High. And I know what you're thinking, why should we care about dem Orientals? But in fact, research shows that in over 10,000 schools nationwide, there are some...
This is just in. Scientists developed new cure for a developing epidemic. This epidemic, known as senioritis, has been taking nationwide schools by storm. Symptoms include falling asleep in class, downward ABI trends, and avoiding basic homework assignments. Here to discuss this new epidemic with us is senior psychological researcher from Harvard University, Aaron. Over to you. Thank you, Aaron. As my research papers show, we have found a rapidly increasing high school population inflicted with this disease, which many people mistakenly regard as laziness. Previously, the whole science community believed that this disease was incurable. However, due to the latest technology, we have found new evidence that there is a cure. Research and statistics show that the best way to cure this disease inhibiting educational success is simply to care. One might even go as far to suggest that students find within themselves a burning passion for their academic success. But of course, this is just too much to ask of these coming-of-age millennials. An alternative, quick and easy, but temporary fix is fear. Accredited high school teacher Mr. Derek Jeans claims to employ fear tactics such as difficult tests, homework, and realistic expectations of high school seniors in order to motivate students to care. That's all I have. Now back to you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Now that's all the time we have for Caught on Campus. Now let's throw it back to Aaron and Aaron.
Welcome back to the Real Political News Network channel of America, or TRIPNNCOA. Unfortunately, the interrupting story used up all the time we had for this segment on educational flaws in America. Not that anyone cared about it, of course. Up next, we have 2 special guests from the White House and the Department of Homeland Security up for a peaceful and civil debate regarding immigration and Donald Trump's border wall. Either side will represent Donald Trump and Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen, respectively.
Kirstjen Nielsen has been consistently neglecting national security by playing loose in matters of immigration. People continue to come to America from shithole countries. We got drug dealers, criminals...
How dare you! Border security has been increasing multiple-fold over the past few years. We have been prosecuting illegal immigrants whether or not they claim to be seeking asylum or not. In fact, illegal immigration rates
You are a nasty
have been
woman and a liar! Look at the increasing crime rates in America. They don't look like they're decreasing to me.
Are you dense? Crime rates are increasing because of idiots like you political sleaze. Leave us to do our jobs. We're doing just fine.
I won't rest until America is safe. This is absolutely ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is how your ugly ass got elected to office.
You know what? Your mom's ugly.
Sorry folks, we don't condone that type of activity here on the most unbiased, super duper, really important political news network cable channel of the United States of America, or TMUSDRIPNNCCOTUSA. Coming up next, we have a special news report live from the streets of California.
Live from Derek Drive, we have a special report. Research shows that stress has been exponentially increasing in the past decade, especially in young students. Now we have an interview with Aaron, the Himalayan sage. Aaron, how do you deal with stress? Thank you. And do you have any advice for our struggling young students? Amazing. How does one start meditating? And that looks like all the advice we will receive from Aaron, the Himalayan sage. Thank you, and back to you, Aaron.
Welcome back to the bestest, most unbiased, super duper, califragilistic, really important, very honest, politically correct news network cable channel of the United States of America, or TBMUSDCRIVHPCNNCCOTUSA.
Up next, there's a new bill proposed in Congress, so let's go take a look at what's happening there.
Congress is now in session. The first bill on the table today proposes that abortion be legalized in all 50 states throughout the nation. It will first be up for discussion before it comes to a vote on the floor.
Today, a bill was proposed by House Member John Downing. This bill would allow abortion throughout the 50 states. Today, I will explain to you all with irrefutable facts why this bill cannot be passed with any good conscience. I think we would all benefit from hearing this Bible verse, Psalm 141, 13 to 16. For you created you knit me together of the earth. From you when I made in the secret place, your eyes saw my unformed body before one of them came to be. You know what's weird? Women want to take away the life that God imbued within their tum-tums. Look at Mary, the perfect example. She didn't get an abortion when she was given a baby, and neither should you. Just think, WWMD, what would Mary do? What would we do without babies? These creatures are an essential part to our society, and I will not stand for this injustice against babies.
Babies are a God-sent gift from the heavens above, and we must treat them with the utmost. Oh, here comes one now.
Timers are out, and the voting on this bill has been postponed. The session is adjourned.
Dang it, nothing got done again.
Welcome back to News, or N. Well, that was just about an average day in Congress. I was your host, Conservative Aaron. This was my partner, Liberal Aaron, and thanks for tuning in. No, you pothead, we're still on air.
No